Hey, what is up guys, DRC3 here, back with another My Hero Ultra Impact video, and today we are taking on the Speed Stage Tower Challenges, specifically Tower Challenges 11 through 13. So real quickly here, let me read you what those Tower Challenges are. So the 11th Tower Challenge is complete the first floor with Todoroki and Asui as regulars in 7 turns, with fewer than 2 KOs and with a score of 2,000 or more, then complete all floors on difficulty S. The 12th Tower Challenge is complete the second floor with Todoroki and Asui as regulars in 7 turns with fewer than 2 KOs and with a score of 2,100 or more, then complete all floors on difficulty S. And the 13th Tower Challenge is complete the third floor with Todoroki and Asui as regulars in 6 turns with fewer than 2 KOs and with a score of 2,200 or more, then complete all floors on difficulty S. So achieving the score becomes easier on the 12th and 13th challenge, but beating the turns is actually a little bit harder on the 13th challenge compared to the 11th and 12th, in my opinion. So I'll show you guys how my runs went and the teams that I used. However, I did not record the 11th Tower Challenge because I just didn't think of it at the time. I did that a while ago, and I just recently did the 12th and 13th Tower Challenges. But whatever team you see me use for the 12th Tower Challenge is the same exact team I used for the 11th Tower Challenge. I only switched up my team for the 13th Tower Challenge because I needed a type advantage, so keep that in mind when you see this. And then as for memories, all I really used, I'll just show you really quickly. I still have my third team picked out here. All I really used for memories on my team was crit memories, so you can see that there. Other than even on Dabi, I didn't even use a crit memory because Dabi creates his own crit. I used just a villain memory to increase his power and his speed. So you're aiming for crits as much as possible with these teams to get your score up. Both this Todoroki and this Dabi I can't speak, actually create crit. So I could have probably done this without crit memories. So this team right here is probably very free to play friendly for the most part for most of you. So something you could probably run to clear this fairly easily for the third team. However, Dabi is a summonable unit, so if you don't have him and you're trying to use another SR, I don't know how well another SR character would work out because Dabi is an attack all with a burn and built-in crit. He's kind of irreplaceable here, but you'll see in my run. Okay, so with all that said, let's go to the 12th Tower Challenge run, where, once again, I'll just recap for you. You have to clear it in 7 turns with 2,100 or more, and then I'll show you the 13th Tower Challenge run right after that. Alright, so let's go. Alright, so what you're seeing right there is my team for the 12th Tower Challenge run. The only thing different about this team is that I am running green Todoroki instead of purple Todoroki. I personally prefer green Todoroki over purple Todoroki because he has 2 attack alls, whereas purple Todoroki only has 1 attack and his other action skill is to increase defense and power. So when you're battling 2 opponents like this, you actually want as much attack as possible. And so that's why I'm running the green Todoroki here as opposed to the purple one. The purple one might be able to work out because he does have type advantage over Present Mike, but I'm just not sure that you'd be able to kill both Kurogiri and Present Mike in the amount of turns needed, because I do barely win this within the 7 turns required. Like I said, the biggest problem is not getting the points when it comes to the 12th and 13th Tower Challenges, but it is actually clearing it in the amount of turns that you need. And so you'll see here that I do attempt to kill Kurogiri first. I choose to target Present Mike with my plus ultras though here, hoping that my autos will kill Kurogiri along with the burn that's already on him, which does end up working out in my favor as you see right here. And so you might have to use target mode a little bit. You're going to have to do a little bit of thinking. I know it's scary, but you'll have to do a little bit of thinking if you want to clear this tower challenge. And so you probably will have to use target mode. And so I use target mode to end up using my plus ultras on Present Mike. And one of the other big things I would say you're looking for in addition to crits is you definitely want to make sure that you are getting status ailments on both Kurogiri and Present Mike, meaning a burn, a bleed, or whatever character you're using. You're going to want something that does damage over time in addition to your normal damage to make it possible for you to win. And you can see right there, I cleared it in the 7 turns, just barely, because all our utility came back to us in 7 turns. But this team did not work for the 13th tower challenge because you have to beat it in 6 turns, and you didn't have as much utility on the 6th turn. So that's why I had to switch it up. And I switched it up to the team you see here. And so instead of running the green Todoroki, everything else is the same. I decided to run the purple Todoroki. The purple Todoroki mainly being because he can increase your team's defense, or rather reduce damage for your team, and increases his own power by 40%. Also, like I said, he has that built-in crit. Now, my SR Todoroki is, he does, I think he's level 75, so he has some of the piece board done. But he is only on board 5 of his basic board, so he's not all that strong. So he does get hit pretty hard if he gets hit, which is unfortunate. So you are going to want a decent filler or a decent sub. In my case, I put Endeavor on my team, just in case Todoroki dies or Froakie dies. Froakie's probably not going to die because she's not going to be targeted as much, but just keep that in mind. And you'll see right here, Hawks is going to target Todoroki, kind of like I expected. Todoroki gets pretty low, but I do have 3+ ultras. I'm not going to use them this turn because I know turn 3 Hawks does that dodge, so I saved all my plus ultras. You might want to do the same. That'd be really good advice, because that's what caused me to have to redo this run a couple of times. And then my Todoroki actually died, but that's alright because I have Endeavor replacing him. And once again, you are given a certain amount of KOs that you're allowed to have, so it's not that big of a deal when Todoroki dies. And then I'm going to use 3 action skills here, get pretty close to Endeavor's plus ultra. But you can see, then again, we have the burn procced, like I was saying in the previous tower challenge. The burn is going to be so essential and so important to winning these. And you'll see right there, it wins it for us in the amount of turns that we needed. Just barely. We needed 6 turns, and we got it in 6 turns, literally because of the burn. Those are my runs, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. If you did, please consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. Thank you for watching. Peace.